My brother and sister-in-law hijacked my wife's birthday party and announced their pregnancy. So, I told all the guests to go home. My wife, Anna, and I are expecting. She was almost 3 months. We were really excited. We bought everything a baby needed and talked a lot about our future with the baby. August 23rd, 2022, my wife woke me up in tears. She tossed her blanket off from her legs to show me a big patch of blood near her crotch, staining the sheets. We had a really hard time accepting the fact, but Anna was much more affected. She would cry in our bed for at least 4 hours every day. She wouldn't eat, and she would say awful things about herself and her useless body. I had tried to console her to the best of my abilities, but I was grief-stricken myself and couldn't say the right words to her. It took 4 months of therapy for us to gradually start feeling better. Anna was smiling more. She was still a little on edge, but she was doing good. January 14th was Anna's birthday, and I wanted to make it really special for her. I invited our friends and family and cooked her favorite foods. I just wanted this day to be happy for her. For context, our families know about the situation and its effect on Anna, especially my brother and sister-in-law, as we had stayed in their house for a bit. While everyone was eating the food, my brother and sister-in-law got up and told everyone that sister-in-law was pregnant. After 4 seconds of silence, everyone in the room started congratulating them. I was stunned and turned to my wife having an emotionless expression until she smiled slowly and congratulated them and hugged them both. For a good 20 minutes, everyone couldn't stop talking about pregnancy, baby names, and new baby toys. They could have easily announced this at their 5-year anniversary party, which was just 2 weeks away. What was the point of announcing it on my wife's birthday? I noticed my wife get up and leave to go to our bedroom. I found her crying. She told me she doesn't want to go out now, that she doesn't want to face them. I understood and quickly headed to the table, where everyone was done eating, talking as if they hadn't noticed we'd left. I didn't want to make a big scene, so I told everyone kindly that me and Anna had some plans for the evening and that we would have to cut this party short. That was the only thing that came to mind at that moment. Sister-in-law comes walking towards me and starts yelling at me, saying that I'm doing this because of her announcement. I tried telling her as calmly as possible that it wasn't like that, and this was supposed to be Anna's birthday party, not some pregnancy announcement party. I said my goodbyes, then 2 hours later, I get a message from my brother saying I was selfish and that I shouldn't be jealous just because we won't be as careless as the two of you. Careless, as in implying that we had somehow caused the miscarriage even though we were incredibly careful. I'm beyond frustrated. Update. I guess an update would be that I finally replied to my brother's message, and he only replied with a laughing emoji. People were wondering whether Anna saw the message he sent or not. She did see it, and she was as heartbroken as I was. We had tried every precaution. We did everything we could think of, and getting blamed for losing our child by my own brother was like a knife to the heart. We talked about it, and we have decided to have no contact with my brother and sister-in-law until they apologize sincerely, and even then, I really don't think I'd even want to sit at the same table as them again. I have sent a screenshot of his message to my parents, and they are disgusted by my brother's behavior, but don't want to confront him since sister-in-law is pregnant. I don't know. Some people are saying that it's already been 5 months, and we could just move on, but you don't understand how excited we were, and you don't understand how traumatizing that night was. Even now during her period, she gets a lot of anxiety about it because it reminds her of that night. We are continuing therapy. It is helping, and we are doing well. I will update if there are any.